guys? Welcome back. Today's Friday. Check out these futures. Woo! Yeah, it's the guy I was just talking about yesterday who increased his price target for Netflix. Pretty cool. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Road to the 2 Comic Club. Today's actually Sunday. I don't think I filmed on Friday, but I did capture a screen recording of how we did, so let's just check it out now. Alright, so Friday was pretty calm. We ended up only down like 99 bucks, or about 100, and so not a lot went on, so we'll keep this video kind of short. I will talk about a cool article I saw with Amazon, and then we'll talk a little bit about Tesla, but yeah, not much. Let's just look at the list at our winners. We had Nvidia. Oh, Nvidia went up a lot today, or on Friday, so that was really good. And then Square and Groupon had some good days. Best Buy had a good day as well, so that's awesome. But we were off. I thought we were going to do a lot better based on how the stocks were looking, but we did have some. Apple and Universal Display went down, which, as you know, those are some of our biggest positions. So when they don't do well, it tends to track us down a little bit. So. But other than that, nothing really too horrible. So we ended up just down like $99. Let me show you here real quick. Click that. So there you go. And so let's look at the watch list. And yeah, Groupon had a really good. I'll have to look at to see if any articles happened with them, because it is rare for them to be at the top of the list. So 9% gain is really good. And then we have hemp, Square, and then the marijuana stock. The Canadian one, I think, that one of my friends is investing in. So then we got Abercrombie, Nike, Nintendo. Wow, Nintendo is definitely just killing it right now. That's amazing. But Nvidia was also on the top page. Oh yeah, which I mentioned earlier. So really good day for Nvidia. 230. That is just crazy how high they are. But hopefully they can keep going. Yeah. So let's look at the second page. And then here, ooh, Ferrari hit 120. Man, I should have got back in them when I had the chance, which I didn't really have a lot of chances because I didn't have a lot of money just sitting around, but they went down to like almost 100 at one point, maybe like 105. Definitely would have been a good time to get back in. And then Home Depot is doing really well. Domino's Pizza is right back into the mid 200 teens, which is really good. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I like Domino's. All right, so enough of that. Let's just screw through here and wrap it up. Netflix just skated by with a win, so that was good, 13 cents. All right, anyways. Okay, so I did some research about some of the top performers on Friday, and man, did I get sucked into a friggin' hole of clicking on links and links and links. One of the things I hate when I read articles is, and you guys probably do this too, when you read articles and like a phrase of that article is a link that brings you to another article, and then it just brings you to another article. It's like never ending. And so I just decided to stop, and I'm just gonna show you what I wrote down. So let's just get into it. Groupon. So Groupon did go up 9% on Friday, and this one article was talking about can it go up some more? And apparently Christopher Merwin at Goldman Sachs, you know how I feel about Goldman Sachs, but hey, when they upgrade a stock I own, I kind of like them. So you know, just kind of one of those things where you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. But he did, for what it's worth, upgraded Groupon from a sell to a neutral rating, and he raised his price target from $4.70 a share to $5.40 a share, thinking that 2018 could be a strong one for Groupon. And apparently Groupon has been backing out of territories and to try to cut costs, and they've also sold off its Ticketfly business, which I totally forgot they had, and I don't even recall what that was exactly. I'm sure it's probably some sort of ticket part, like business, like Ticketmaster maybe. I don't know. If you know what Ticketfly is, please comment below. I'd love to get that information from you guys, and if you don't mind sharing, that'd be awesome. All right, so with Best Buy. Now I saw an article that said it was like 3 stocks that have like done really well the last 3 years that have done like more than 100% gains or something like that. I'll post a link in the description if I can find the article, but it was talking about Best Buy, and since early 2013 they're up 407%, and there's apparently like a turnaround specialist guy named Hubert Joly, whatever. He's helped Best Buy stabilized sales with successful initiatives such as an aggressive push into the mobile phones and home appliances. And profitability has now risen by more than a full percentage point to 4.7% of sales. So that's really huge. And they're on track to post their best year of sales growth in almost a decade. They're trying to really push towards the 2021 profit target of $5 per share, up from $3.81 a share for fiscal 2017. So they're just doing a lot of things well, and I'm kind of noticing it too, just by going to Best Buy, seeing the different way they set up the store now. It's right when you walk in, you're like hit with that mobile area, and there's a huge, really nice, the TV display area I feel like is getting better. They have like a area for Mac computers now. It's a small one, but it's a dedicated area, so people who want to go for Mac products can easily find it. And they have a lot more appliances, and they're really pushing, like, I almost bought a washer and dryer there, but I ended up going to somewhere else because we knew the owners and they got us a good deal. But anyways, Nvidia, there's a few articles that I read, and I need to add some stuff to my watch list and look to buy some calls with them because, man, I'm really excited about what I've been reading. So 3 stocks they said they could put Nvidia's returns to shame. So this does not have to do with Nvidia, but this is good information. I want to get it out to you. Apparently, Fogo de Chao is a restaurant chain, and I didn't know this, but there's only 36 restaurants in the United States. I just happen to have one in my town because I live in a huge town, so that's probably why. But I'm going to check that out, but I hear it's really expensive, but they have a really high operating margin, they said, and restaurant contributions of nearly 30%. I'm not sure exactly what that means. They also have 9 locations in Brazil, a couple collaboration restaurants in Mexico, or maybe a few, I forget. And but they said that they're saying that they could possibly see like 100 new restaurants in the U.S. They're planning on adding 10% new restaurants every year. So that's really something to look out for. I forget what the ticker is. Maybe it's just Chow. I forget. But Fogo de Chao, you search for it, you'll find it. I actually see them on the ticker a lot on the TV. Another one, though, that I'm really, really interested about, because you know me, I love tech. Cypress Semiconductors. They're an Internet of Things startup or whatever. It says upstart, but I think it's the same thing as startup. But anyways, I'll post a link because I didn't write the numbers down because I kind of got distracted. And I clicked on a link before I finished reading it. But their revenue has just been going up like crazy. And they set a record last quarter. And so, yeah, that is one to look out for because Internet of Things keeps expanding, more and more devices. And I just saw a commercial recently, like yesterday, for a dryer that could be connected to Alexa. And again, I think it's a sign that I saw this article, to be honest. So, and this one may surprise you, and I did not even know, but this was ranked the #1 performer in the S&P 500 in 2017. Align Technology. They're the people behind Invisalign, like the clear, like braces, but they're like a liner, like plastic thing you put in your mouth. So it doesn't look like braces, but it helps straighten your teeth. I'm sure you guys have seen commercials for them. I also have been recently seeing commercials for like Direct Smile Club or Smile Direct Club, which I thought was a competitor to Invisalign. In fact, I made a comment to my girlfriend about it. Turns out Invisalign is the supplier for them. So there you go. I mean, and they've been seeing huge growth. They went up 132%. Their stock price went up 132% in 2017. They were the #1 performer in 2017 for S&P 500. They beat out like Nvidia, Red Hat, Boeing. They just beat monstrous companies. So to be #1, I think that's amazing, and I think they probably could. They're seeing a lot more growth, especially as the population grows. More people need braces. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm definitely adding that to my watch list and possibly buying some calls on them. Okay, so Tesla. This all right, so this is funny. Tesla's roaring start to 2018 is costing short sellers $1 billion. So Tesla is the most globally shorted stock, apparently, which is not surprising. A lot of people hate Tesla, and a lot of people just don't think they're going to be successful because they're focused too much on the papers, the numbers, and I think they're just totally missing the big picture. Like the big picture is totally going over their heads, and that's why they're losing money. So yeah, I mean, I never would short Tesla, not in a million years. Anyways, positive Model 3 reviews keep coming in. Even some critics who didn't like Tesla are now like saying good things about the Model 3 and the Model S, and I think that's amazing. The Model 3 is going to be coming out in showrooms soon, so you can actually go to a Tesla dealership and look at one. And I was watching a video, I didn't finish it, but another auto reviewer guy who's saying that Model 3 is just like one of the best cars, like one of the nicest cars he's reviewed. It's just an amazing car. And yeah, so enough of that. Let's go to Amazon. Now this is another important, like interesting piece of news. Amazon is opening up an Amazon Go store in Washington. It's already open actually, I think, but I kind of heard about it, and then I just saw an article about it recently, or today actually. I'll post a little screenshot of a picture of it. But you go in and it's like, you know, like when you go into the subway and like you go in through like these two little walls or like a little gate to kind of go through and you put your ticket in there. Well, it's kind of like that in the store. You go through these things, you scan your phone, and then you just shop. You just like put stuff in your bag, then you leave. There's no cashiers, no checkouts, no self-checkouts. You just literally put stuff in a bag and then you leave. And it has like a really sophisticated camera system like on the ceiling and artificial intelligence, machine learning crap. Like, I don't know, it's got everything to figure out what it is you're taking and putting in your bag, and then it just charges you when you leave. And it even knows when you put something back on the shelf, it knows that you put it there, and it takes it out of your virtual basket. So it's just insane, the technology that's going into this thing. And yeah, so you definitely gotta check that out. Do some search for it on YouTube or Google or something and look it up, because it's really, really interesting. And with that said, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, because that was a lot of news, a lot of crazy information, and I swear I could do this every single day, but sometimes I just purposely don't look at stuff because it's just so much time and I still have to do a lot of work. But it's just interesting, lots of interesting stuff going on. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys learned a lot. If you did, please hit that like button, and thank you guys so much for hitting that like button in the past and on current videos. I really do appreciate that, all the love that you're giving me. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I would really appreciate that as well. And if you have any questions, please comment in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer them. And hope you guys had a great weekend, and we will see you tomorrow.